I'm going to talk about the benefits of prenatal yoga and why you should do prenatal yoga even if you've never done yoga before. My name is April. I'm from Unfold Motherhood, and I help pregnant women manage the physical and mental overwhelm of pregnancy using movement and education. So you're pregnant, you've heard from your care provider, the internet, your friends, whomever, that you should try prenatal yoga because it's good for you. So there are many, many, many benefits to prenatal yoga. I'm just going to touch on a few that I think are really important. So number one benefit of prenatal yoga is it aids in relaxation. Pregnancy can be stressful for a variety of reasons, and prenatal yoga is going to help you relax. It's going to help you manage and reduce stress, which is good for your body and good for your baby. In a prenatal yoga class, you're going to strengthen the body and you are going to work on flexibility. So we strengthen and we work on flexibility. We're finding this balance between the two. So strength and softness. We're going to do all of these movements and all of these breathing techniques to reduce the aches and pains that often come with the pregnancy process. Things like back pain, shoulder discomfort, tension, tightness, sciatica, swelling. Prenatal yoga is going to help ease some of those discomforts that you might be experiencing. It may also help kind of keep them off if you're not experiencing them just yet. So how we feel in the beginning isn't necessarily how we feel in the end. Our body changes so much during pregnancy, and prenatal yoga addresses that as well. When you have a regular prenatal yoga practice, you're going to sleep better. And sometimes during pregnancy, sleep can be kind of elusive. So this will definitely help you sleep better. It is going to physically get you ready for the marathon of birth, and it's also going to prepare you mentally. So in a prenatal yoga class, we do things like mock contractions, we practice breathing techniques for birth, so physically and mentally prepare you for the birth process. It's also going to allow you to carve out time and space to connect to your baby. You know, we're all busy, we're always going about our day, we always have to-do lists. Sometimes we're just not taking that time to connect to our baby or our pregnancy journey or even ourselves. So prenatal yoga allows you that time and space to connect. So that's just a handful of reasons while prenatal yoga is wonderful. I do want to touch on the difference between regular non-prenatal yoga and prenatal yoga. So some people will just practice regular yoga and modify, which is great. Yoga is wonderful, always, but there is a big difference between prenatal yoga and regular yoga. In a prenatal yoga class, everything that we do is specific to pregnancy. There's a reason that we're doing what we're doing the way that we're doing it. So for example, in pregnancy, we strengthen the pelvic floor, but we also have to learn how to soften the pelvic floor. So we do a lot of movements and exercises for that. We do a lot of squats in prenatal yoga. We do certain movements to help get your baby into the best position for birth. We breathe a certain way. So everything is very specific to your pregnancy when a regular yoga class is not. So knowing that there is a difference between the two, if you are just taking regular yoga and modifying, I encourage you to try a prenatal yoga class and just see how you like it and how it feels. So lots of reasons to do prenatal yoga. If you've never done yoga and you feel intimidated, don't. I encourage you to try a class. Generally, people that come to prenatal yoga are new to yoga. So any good teacher can teach to that. I know me personally, over the years, I would say 94% of my clientele is new, either hadn't done yoga or had only practiced yoga a handful of times. And I personally teach to that because I know that that is a majority of my clients. The thing that's great about yoga is there's so many different ways we can modify and move in and out of the poses. So even if you're new, you definitely can do prenatal yoga. I encourage you to give it a try so you can experience some of the many benefits that it has to offer.